Your 45 minutes starts now.
Making a raviolo such as this, it is a very, very difficult task. It's like walking through a minefield.
I would agree. All the ingredients have to work in concert.
There's a sequence. They have to make the dough first, knead it, get it relaxed
let it rest.
before they can roll. Exactly. Because if they don't relax it, it's not going to work.
So right now, imagining this Dale's face right here. And it's helped me cool things down a little bit.
Josh,
Alvin.
do you think that really helps? Don't let your emotion affect you.
Absolutely, Chef. Thank you, Chef.
I know you hate me. It's okay. The only people mad at me are the 5 people down on the floor cooking right now. Everybody should be up on the balcony. It's stress-free.
Where's Brooke at right now?
She's just doing her filling.
Brooke's gonna fall apart.
It's called a pressure test for a reason. So I just gotta keep calm and stay focused, and I'll be okay. Medic.
Why don't she cut herself too?
I cut myself. I am freaking out.
She's falling. Brooke's done at this point, for sure.
10 minutes. You have 10 minutes left.
You need to be filling your raviolo by now, and those need to be moving.
Oh, he got it.
Yeah, he got it. Got one.
Have a nice bath.
If they overcook the noodle, that means the egg inside will be solid. And that defeats the entire purpose of this dish, because the wow factor lies in that egg being very liquidy.
Oh my God.
I wonder how many have actually made a crispy fried sage leaf.
10, 9,
Wipe the
8,
plate.
7,
Wipe the
6,
plate.
5,
Come on.
4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up! Hands up!
Oh, I should have cleaned my plate.
I'm really worried about this.
What do you mean? Looks perfect.
I'm not happy. I know that I didn't cook at my best. I'm holding back the tears.
Brooke, how do you feel about your dish?
I definitely felt the pressure in that pressure test. So as you can see, I didn't have a chance to get that piece of sage fried.
Maybe a little Parmesan cheese missing? How do you think the egg's going to be?
I'm praying.
That works. I feel the dough is a little on the thick side, and therefore a tad underdone.
Better not there than there. Less is more.
Agreed, Chef. I hope that I can get my nerves under control and show you what I can really do in the kitchen.
You only have one chance, unfortunately. It's dead.
I'm hoping by some miracle that the judges see something in me and they want me to stay in the competition. I'm hoping and praying and hoping and praying that by some miracle I'm staying.
I'm disappointed in myself. I'm disappointed in my performance. But I think I deserve to stay a bit more than Brooke.
Mike and Brooke, your dishes were deeply disappointing.
So now, Mike, time has come. Take off your apron. And head up to the gallery. You're safe.
Brooke, I'm sorry.
It was an honor. Thank you. Thank you, Chef.
You've got drive and talent. Don't stop cooking. And you should be very proud of yourself.
The spark for cooking was lit in me a long time ago.
You could be whatever you want to be in this world if you believe in yourself. And I've always believed in myself, and nothing's going to change.
Where's the fennel?
I always overthink, and I'm in the pantry scattered. It's nerve-wracking.
I am doing a pork loin chop. I'm gonna make a honey beer glaze with an apple relish.
Pork with the apples and maybe a coleslaw. We'll see when we get there.
I'm gonna be making a beautiful pork chop. Beer, pork just makes a lot of sense.
Everyone almost selected pork.
I would have to say they're taking the safe route.
For me, it is apple fritters. I'd be making a beer batter. I'd probably add hazelnuts or macadamia nuts to that beer. For texture, exactly. I'd roast down and melt down some apple to almost make a little puree, sweeten it up a touch.
Delicious.
Finished.
I would do sweet. I would have cinnamon, maple syrup. I would use the beer as well. I would really let those apples sing and be the star of that show.
So, you have been making a lot of desserts so far, and you are changing your strategy.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, because all these people think I can do is bake, so gotta show them I got a little bit more under the hood than one trick.
Well, who do you think is going to go home?
I think the ones that are staying comfortable are the ones that are going home.
Very nice.
Thank you very much.
Danny is running around like a chicken with his head cut off. He's super scatterbrained and all over the place.
Hey, Danny, I noticed, you know, half the beer's gone.
I got one here, bud, if you want it.
Oh, boy, yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. So what are you doing there?
Spicy and sweet pork, small potato, a little sour apple coleslaw.
Portuguese.
No, it's a little twist.
Apple and pork is not Portuguese?
Yeah, it is, of course, but gotta change it up a little bit.
Danny's dish looks like an 80s throwback from like a really bad diner.
Beer marinated spicy pork with sour apple slaw, beer, honey, mixed apple chutney. So it's a little spicy and sweet together.
So it's a stewed pork dish with a mayonnaise-based slaw in the center. I struggle with the two coming together on one plate. It tastes marginally better than it looks. We really need to see that you're not a one-trick pony. I don't think you've done that for us.
I don't taste apple or beer in that. This is the worst dish I've had so far. Please go back to your station.
I should have stepped out of the box and did something else. I screwed up on that.
With the premium ingredients available, you should have created a superb dish. None of you did.
Danny, please step forward. The weakest dish in the elimination challenge belonged to you. Please take off your apron. But before you go, we want to thank you for the sincere and powerful flavors you brought to this competition. You stayed true to your roots, and I'm sure you made your father proud.
Thank you. It means a lot that my dad's gonna be proud of me. Thanks, guys. I'm proud of the way I cooked. I'm proud of my Portuguese roots. Deep down inside, I'm never gonna give up. I'm a construction worker, but my love is with food. Big D's out.
Now, it's time for the four of you to face the pressure test. You'll be creating a classic MasterChef dessert.
A stunning, delicious cheesecake.
A cheesecake, and my heart sinks. Not excited.
I'm ecstatic. I love cheesecake. I'm very happy.
A rich, creamy filling. A crisp, sweet crust. Perfect balance of texture and flavor. One ingredient overused, and the beautiful balance will be destroyed.
I'm not a baker. I've made it once before, and it didn't really turn out, so I'm freaking out.
If you fail, it's all on you.
There's also a limited pantry in the equipment room that has additional ingredients in case you want to make your cheesecake stand out from the pack.
You have just 90 minutes. Your time starts now!
Josh, smash! To be perfectly honest, I'm not a baker and I've never cooked a cheesecake, but I've been on a pressure test before and I've battled my way out of it. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do today.
To make this cheesecake in 90 minutes, that's a lot of pressure. This is a tough test for them. Some of the pitfalls would be obviously over-baking, under-baking.
Too much air wouldn't be good. Not enough air would not be good either, right? You want that nice, creamy center, almost dense.
And not too high in the oven and not too low, right in the center rack.
There is no way that this cheesecake is sending me home today. Absolutely not.
You have 5 minutes before you should have the cheesecakes in the oven baking.
Holy it is right, guys.
We're at the 15-minute mark. You need to have those cheesecakes in the oven now.
Straight in or on a pan?
On a sheet pan. No, that extra metal is conducive.
No, put it on the sheet pan.
That cheesecake's worth $100,000.
You have that much extra metal to heat up. Are you kidding me? Thank you, Josh.
Kayla, come on. Put it in the oven, Kayla.
And now we need to see what they do with garnishes.
So it's neck and neck.
Listen, I'm making a passion fruit topping. It's gonna be unbelievable.
You know what I'm interested in is Josh's approach. He does mangoes, he has passion fruit. I think it's gonna be interesting what he does. But you know who I'm worried about? Dale. I think Dale's toppings are gonna look messy. He's got all these different purees. It's gonna look like a mistake.
Rum or bourbon?
Rum. Stay tropical, man.
Heads up.
So fancy, Josh.
Listen.
Well, he seems to be very relaxed. He's talking to the gallery, he's talking to everyone.
Why not cook with fire?
Woo! Off the flame.
Chef.
Josh.
How are you?
I'm great. More importantly, how are you?
I'm doing pretty well, actually. I got my passion fruit going for my topping. It smells amazing. Kind of been wafting it towards the gallery. I think they appreciate that, so I'm feeling pretty good with this right now.
Well, good luck.
Appreciate that, Chef.
Again, I love that limoncello.
Thank you.
Right?
The moment I take my cake out, my heart sinks. My whole entire cheesecake has fallen.
Two minutes left. Finishing touches, tidying up, getting ready to present.
I go to pull the spring form, and sure enough, it is stuck to that bad boy.
45 seconds remaining. You need to hustle, hustle, hustle.
I gotta get my cake on this plate, but it's stuck. I mean, the thing is basically frozen to the cake pan.
Oh, damn it, Josh.
Use the spatula to force it off.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh, it's going.
It's going.
9, 8, 7,
Okay.
6,
I push with all my strength.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up.
Oh, God, that was crazy.
I'm really worried. I've got a pit in my stomach.
Josh's looks the messiest, probably.
Half of his cake is still on his plate.
I think my cake's a disaster.
Josh, would you please bring a cheesecake up?
I'm just hoping that the flavors are gonna speak for themselves. The judges are gonna see that I was trying to be innovative, creative, and take risks.
Look, obviously from its immediate presentation, it's disappointing. The cracks, the way it's slumped, damaged edge. But it holds well. Very good. Have you made cheesecake before?
No, I have not.
That passion fruit, it's quite magical.
Thank you, Chef.
But it still looks disastrous.
I agree. The plating wasn't there, but I wanted to be innovative and use flavors that hadn't been done before, and I'm hoping you're gonna see that and taste that with my cake today.
I can understand that you're hoping that.
You think that's innovative?
The flavors are where the innovation is.
Flavor.
The flavors.
What was it? Tropical?
Tropical.
The only thing tropical about this, it's a typhoon hit it.
The only thing that can save you right now is how this thing tastes.
Right now, I'm just praying for a miracle. I know my cake's ugly, but at the same time, I think it's pretty delicious.
My heart is racing like never before. I'm terrified. I can't go home. I'm not done here.
This is such a hard call.
Dale and Josh, it pains us to see you both in this position. You are two of the most promising cooks in this competition. But we have to judge you one dish at a time.
MasterChef Canada can feel like a roller coaster. Sometimes you're up, and sometimes you're down. In this test, both of you were down. And one of you is at the very bottom. And that person is... Josh. Josh, you're a very talented cook. You flavored your cheesecake with passion fruit, which is appropriate because you cook with passion and drive.
Thank you.
Don't give up your food dream.
Thank you for the opportunity, chefs. I appreciate it. For me, being here in the MasterChef Canada kitchen just reinforced how much I love doing this and how much I want to cook every day.
The best dish we've had so far.
I don't look back with any regrets. I look back and I smile on everything that's happened.
It's beautiful. It's just stunning.
Every single opportunity I had to cook in front of these three judges showed me that this is what I should be doing. This is what I want to be doing. It's what I love. I love being able to cook. I love being able to share that with people. And that's what I'm going to keep doing.
Josh, who's going to be the first MasterChef Canada?
Chefs, I gotta say, I think Eric's gonna represent Canada as our first Master Chef. He's young, he's got passion, and the guy's a ninja in the kitchen. Knock him dead. Take care, guys.
Eric has decided which part of the cow you will be working with today. Eric chose very carefully.
I'm slightly nervous. I've hung out with Eric a bit, so I'm sure he knows what my strengths and weaknesses are.
You have 90 minutes to make us a dish featuring the cut that Eric chose for you. Your 90 minutes start now.
At the end of this challenge, at least one home cook will be eliminated, while the top two cooks will be team captains in the next field challenge.
I go into the pantry, and there I see it. I see liver. I just hate that smell. Like, come on.
Oh, oxtail. Oh, boy.
Sweetbreads.
Eric gives me beef cheeks. I didn't even know you cooked with the cheeks of a cow. I think he intended to be good to me. Bet you he loves beef cheeks.
If I was cooking, I would want to use the beef cheeks.
Eric gives me the tomahawk steak. I think it's a gift. I grew up on a farm and grew up cooking steak, so it's kind of in my blood.
Dale is probably going to overthink this.
I don't think I'm going home on this today for sure. And I would be very embarrassed if I did.
45 minutes.
I'm gonna make a cheeky beef stew today. I don't have hours of time to do it, so I'm gonna use a pressure cooker.
So, Dora is the one who is really struggling here. She was standing around, pacing up and down, waiting for her cheeks to cook.
I'm waiting on my pressure cooker. I'm freaking out right now.
She seemed to have nothing else to work on.
Cook, you bastard, cook. Getting on a top 10 ain't easy. No one said it was. Tough crowd today.
Ooh.
I didn't know really what to do with cheek, so usually what I do with tough cuts of meat is I make stew.
I want to like it. It just looks like barf. Well, it comes apart nicely. There's no flavor in the meat.
I've never cooked with cheek before.
It's disappointing.
Sorry to disappoint, Chef.
The color, it's so unappetizing.
Yeah.
Totally underseasoned.
Yeah.
It is surprising how much seasoning you need when you are braising or stewing. This won't cut it.
It actually looked like somebody ate it already and spat it out.
Mike.
Dora.
Dale.
you don't make it past you getting your food called barf.
Having one of the 3 worst dishes makes me feel ashamed and disappointed of myself.
Eric gave 3 of the easiest parts to the 3 of you. And you annihilated them.
Mike, please step forward. Your liver looks so bad that Claudia wouldn't even try it. Please take your apron. And yourself back to your station. You're safe.
Thank you, chefs. I apologize.
You've been given another chance.
The only reason I'm here is because 2 people screwed up their dishes more. And it's obviously not a great feeling.
Dora and Dale, this is a really tough decision. Dora, you at least understood that your dish was not up to par. Dale, you, on the other hand, questioned our expertise and defended a dish that failed in every regard. This, however, is a competition based on skill, not attitude. We made our decision based on the worst dish, and that belonged to Dora. Dale, please go back to your station.
Dora, your son encouraged you to enter MasterChef Canada.
Yep.
Devin J wanted the rest of the country to see what he already knows. That you're a great home cook. You've shown him that.
Thank you very much. Excuse me for this opportunity. And it was a great time. Thank you.
You did a great job.
Thank you very much.
Please come up here and say goodbye.
All right. I am so proud of the food that I've cooked in this kitchen. It's leaps and bounds from what I started off when I first started this journey here.
You should not be a plumber.
Thank you so much. Mommy got her white apron.
The red team.
I'm most proud of myself for following my dream.
I'm making round chocolate. There's gonna be a walnut in the middle with some dark chocolate liqueur around the walnut with a white chocolate coconut outside. More of a bite-sized dish. I don't usually do desserts. I'm not a dessert person, and this dessert for me is always a risk.
So I think the Nanaimo bar offers a variety of options. What might you do, Claudio?
I would actually avoid baking anything right now at this point. I would use ladyfingers in this. I would layer it in a glass so you could actually see all the different layers.
So like a trifle?
Like a trifle.
Alvin, what about you?
I would do a fried custard because it looks like a bar and I'm utilizing the custard. Then I would try to do the coconut ice cream and then spread it with nuts, chocolate sauce. Very simple.
I did make that soft custardy stuff. Eggs, cream, milk.
Sometimes we help each other out, but step by step, how do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do that? I found that very strange.
Samara, what do you think?
Honestly, Carly has to ask Tamara in top 9 how to make a custard.
Add cornstarch to cold water and then mix it in the mixture.
You're doing something that you don't know how to do.
It's what I would have done. It's just more of making sure that you're doing it the right way.
This is not good.
Candies are way harder to make than I thought. It's hard thinking on your feet sometimes, you know? I grabbed cupcake liners and stacked my chocolate and my custard inside those. And I stuck them in the blast chiller for the last 5 minutes.
5 minutes left. You have 5 minutes to put together a beautiful dessert for us, or it will be your last 5 minutes in the MasterChef Canada kitchen. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up!
How'd you do? It's a toasted coconut and white chocolate cup with custard and walnut filling on a chocolate liqueur ganache.
You know, every great chef cooks in their head. They taste in their head, they present food in their mind, they dream about food. Did this come out the way you envisioned?
No, I envisioned it that they were in ball form. I couldn't really figure out a way to do that, so at the last 5 minutes, I put them in a cup.
Just so drab, so blah. It's very dry.
Unfortunately, you're right.
This is not what I would come to expect at this stage at all.
Carly,
Chef Alvin?
if that was served in a restaurant, they would send it back and say, what the hell was wrong? This is the custard, right? This is MasterChef Canada, and you said you hope to win. Well, with that, you don't have a hope.
Not really good at making desserts, so.
You three, you've not only made some incredible dishes, you've proven yourselves to be supportive and gifted team players. And we believe you've just scratched the surface. We know you've got so much more room to grow, but now we face a very difficult decision. We have to say goodbye to at least one of this competition's strongest home cooks. Carly, please step forward. You are not going any further here at MasterChef Canada. Carly, you have an amazing spirit and a remarkable ability to work with others that's enabled you to triumph in every team challenge. And you've made a lot of friends who are going to miss you very, very much. Your mother entered you into this competition. You've made her very proud. It's a taste that leaves you wanting more.
The best thing I've learned here at MasterChef Canada is to have more confidence in myself. I wanted this so bad, I can't believe it's over. I'm not gonna stop cooking because of this. I'm gonna cook more.
These home cooks are squirming like little smelts.
Smelt. Or is it Smelt? It's even got a dumb name. Smelt. Who named that fish?
Smelts. Think, man. Portuguese, fish. So I'm pretty happy.
I am absolutely ecstatic. I know what to do with Smelts.
The home cooks have 60 minutes to create a restaurant-quality dish that features Smelts, a traditional ingredient from Canadian waters.
Anyone have coconut milk? Coconut milk.
Let me guess. Smelts and chorizo.
No chorizo in this one.
Really? You're doing?
Smelt croquettes.
Is that a Portuguese dish?
It usually is done with cod. Figured I'd try a little risk and switch it up.
You're pretty confident, aren't you?
Absolutely.
Danny just threw all his fish into a blender.
Pureed smelts is a no-no.
What do you think are the big concerns here?
You know, Danny's making a croquette. I can see the smelt. It doesn't have a lot of flavor. It's being lost in the potato and the seasoning.
I'm in my zone. If they're all nervous,
Crap, crap, crap.
I'm cool as cucumber.
30 minutes left.
I cook what I know. I keep it simple, but I keep it elegant.
What are you making here?
I am making smelt and caramelized onion quiche.
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 You think that's gonna work?
I make quiches all the time.
Risky.
Good. It'll all be good.
Megan is a hot mess.
I am trying to play cool as a cucumber, but I am freaking out.
Coconut oil in my eye. I got a big bag of tiny little fish. Cook, man.
Ben, hi there.
Hello, chefs.
So you're feeling comfortable with smelts?
Never cooked with smelt, but I have made a fish cake.
So you're removing all the bones, are you?
Yeah, I'm trying to do my best. These are such tiny, delicate little fish, though.
Do you think that's the right thing to do?
I think the right thing to do is to keep it simple.
Well, who do you think is gonna go home?
Not me, somebody else. I'm sticking around, man. I got more bad jokes to make in front of you guys. I want to try to make you laugh, especially. Man, be cool, man.
I'm really worried about Megan making a quiche out of smelts. I just can't see that working.
It's gonna be all steamed, mushy, big mistake.
Please, quiche gods, I don't ask for much.
1 minute.
Here we go.
You should be plating.
Finishing touches on those plates, please.
Don't even care.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up.
Good job.
What's going on here?
Smelt croquettes with chili lime sauce.
Where are the smelts?
I pureed them and then...
You pureed them? Why? Why would you puree a beautiful fish like that and turn it into mush? It's pretty bad.
Danny, saw you out there, arms folded like this. You're very cool.
Always.
I see. Is this a joke? I mean, this is MasterChef Canada.
And you give me this?
I'm pretty much screwed. I could be going home for croquettes.
This is a smelt caramelized onion quiche with mushrooms and asparagus.
First thing I would do, get rid of this, you know?
I'm puzzled by this entire dish. The size, the presentation, just weird. It's very fishy in an unpleasant way. What do you call these things?
I call these I really want to stay fish cakes, man.
This looks like I want to watch the show from my couch, fish cakes.
That's some garnish, but...
That's garnish? Looks like compost. Don't taste fish. None of it makes any sense to me.
Please step forward. Danny.
I don't want to go home yet, and I'm not ready to go home.
The second disastrous dish was confused and complicated.
Please step forward. Megan.
I'm super disappointed. I know I'm a better home cook than that.
The third disappointing dish did a disservice to a delicate fish.
And that dish belonged to... Ben.
My stomach just cramps up. My heart sinks. I don't know what to think.
Megan, Ben, and Danny. To win this competition, you have to cook as if your life depends upon it, each and every challenge.
Ben, it's about organizing your dish in your head and executing it on a high level.
Megan, you made a bad call in choosing a quiche.
I think it was an ingredient that tripped me up.
Danny, you seem to be cooking for yourself, not us.
I screwed up. Won't happen again, but I really want to stay.
None of the dishes you made today were worthy of this competition. And since this is an elimination challenge, at least one person is going home. Ben and Danny. Megan, Ben. Please take off your apron. You're leaving the MasterChef kitchen.
I wish I didn't make that stupid fish cake. There's no sense in being bummed out. I got to showcase myself and my cooking. I was one of the 16 best home cooks in Canada. That's pretty cool.
Danny and Megan, it's not over for you yet. Neither of you are safe. Because 2 people are leaving the MasterChef Canada kitchen today.
We feel that based on your performance, only one of you deserves to stay.
Megan, that person is not you. Please take off your apron. Sorry.
Thank you.
Thank God.
I tried to be fearless, and I tried to go a little outside of the box, I guess. Being part of MasterChef Canada is an honor.
It's an absolute yes.
And I hope nobody takes it for granted.
Definitely a little pissed off now. Rita says that I still need to grow as a home cook. Definitely gotta prove her wrong today.
Cucumber, cucumber. I'm not seeing this damn cucumber. Oh, sorry. All the way up here.
I absolutely love scallops. It's my favorite ingredient of all time. The key today is keeping the flavors very clean and delicate and letting this beautiful scallop shine.
I chose razor clams because it's something I've never worked with before. If I'm gonna move on to the finale, I need to do it big. It's gonna be tomato-based sauce, fresh herbs, garlic, scotch bonnet, lime juice, some nice mango in there for sweetness. This dish is gonna take the judges to the beach of Trinidad.
The razor clam is one of my favorites. Steamed with garlic, a little bit of oil. That, to me, is simple, delicious. The real pitfall for her would be to overcook.
I've never cooked with live scallops before or broken them down. So this is a big risk, again. Just gotta get my scallop open.
For a home cook who's never opened up a sea scallop before, it could be a delicate and time-consuming process, as we can see.
These scallops are taking forever. I need to hustle.
Kayla, what are you making?
I'm making a seared scallop, crispy parsnip chips, duck confit potatoes, a sweet pea puree, and some pickled cucumber.
Sounds ambitious. I gotta be honest, I'm a little concerned about the fact that it's taken you 20 minutes to open those scallops. Do you think that you should have made a different choice?
No, chef. I'm confident with my dish.
Kayla has 9 lives in this competition. That girl is like a cat. But Eric's looking really good today. Dungeness crab is a difficult shellfish.
"15 minutes. You have 15 minutes remaining."
Those are ready. Those are pickling.
So Eric is super confident with what he's cooking. He says he'll be able to get the balance between curry and the sweetness of the crabs. It sounds great.
I think Kayla right now is playing catch-up. Her dish is incredibly ambitious. I mean, there's a ton of stuff going on.
Sounds like too many elements in one plate, chewing up a ton of time. It could be the downfall.
Oh. Fire, fire, fire.
Oh, I just feel like everything's going wrong. My scallops took so long. I'm trying to act calm, but I'm not. And it's not good. I could be going home because I'm not gonna have anything on the plate.
Under this much pressure, I just really need to stay focused.
2 minutes. I want beautiful seafood dishes.
Eric's tasting his sauce.
Yeah, it's good now.
Rita's plating.
Kayla, I can't see any components of her dish.
She's gonna run out of time.
Just gotta get this pea puree perfect.
I'm cooking for my life. My hands are just shaky.
30 seconds. Put those garnishes on. Come on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop!
Cook with my heart today. That's gonna get me to the finale, for sure.
This is the biggest moment of my life, and this dish is the biggest dish of my life. I just hope it's enough.
Right now, I'm very nervous. I'm hoping and praying I make it to the finale.
Eric, please bring your dish up. Tell me what flavors went into the sauce and the crab.
Fresh cilantro, lemongrass, garlic, onion, jasmine rice cooked in coconut milk, and then a crab broth that I made.
Nice little presentation, quite innovative. The only concern I have is the large lime wedges.
They're large?
I just think if you take a mouthful of sweet, delicate crab, you have this huge hit of sour lime. Not something I would have done. The flavors of that sauce are very good. There is a subtle heat, the richness of the coconut milk. It's all there. It's nicely balanced. However, that lime troubles me.
Top 3. It's an incredible achievement for everyone here. And you are only, what, 21 years old?
Yes, chef.
It's incredible. Is this dish going to be incredible, though?
I personally think it's the best dish I've put up so far.
So it's a Thai dish. Is it authentic Thai or is it Eric Thai?
Eric Thai.
Tell me about the rice.
It's just jasmine rice cooked in coconut milk.
It's delicious.
Thank you, chef.
I don't think I've met a 21-year-old that cooks this way.
Thank you, that means a lot.
It's incredible. Marita, please come up.
I sauteed a little bit of garlic in some olive oil. I've got sweet mango, crunchy peppers and cucumbers, a sweet tomato, and a little bit of the razor clam juice to toss it all in.
I like the fact that you've used the shell. Great way to present, and it gives people an idea of what a razor clam looks like.
Yes, chef.
Those flavors are wonderful. They work together well. They have good length to them, clean, crisp. I do wish there was a little more clam in it because there's a lot of garnish.
The clam, spot on. I can still taste the sweetness. I'm really happy you didn't put too much heat in because razor clam is very delicate and you respected that. I like that. I like that very much.
Thank you, chef.
Kayla, please bring up your dish. Tell me about the dish.
I did a seared sea scallop on a sweet pea puree with a confit potato and a pickled cucumber, a bit of microgreens on top, and then for some crunch, I did the parsnip chips.
Before I try your dish, I just want to let you know that I think it's incredible what you've achieved here. Because you've been in so many pressure tests, and you continue to dig deep, find a way to get through. You're a fighter.
Thank you, Chef.
I hope your dish represents that.
Me too.
Try that. You think that's cooked on the inside properly?
I think it's a little over, actually.
A tad bit over.
Yeah.
Overall, though, I think the dish has balance. I like the acidity in it. I wish the scallops had maybe 10, 15 seconds less in the pan. It's a very admirable dish. Thank you,
Chef.
And this here is the confit potato.
Yes, Chef.
And you confit that in?
Duck fat.
Have you done that before?
Once, Chef.
They're cooked. I was concerned that they wouldn't be cooked in the 1 hour time. And this is the pea puree, you say?
Yes, Chef.
You can tell the mint. It's the last flavor that I get in my palate. Lots of elements on that dish. Adventurous. Thank you.
My scallops were in the pan for literally 15 seconds too long. And this could send me home.
This is the semi-finals of MasterChef Canada, and all of you standing before us are great home cooks. Unfortunately, we can only choose 2 of you to go through to the finale. The first person that will go forward to the MasterChef Canada finale is Eric.
Yes! Thank you, chefs. Thank you so much.
You were given an ingredient designed to trip you up, but you displayed a level of calm and control that resulted in your finest dish so far.
It's been a roller coaster for me. I've been at the top, I've been at the bottom. I've learned a lot of lessons. This dish definitely proves that I deserve to be in the finale.
That leaves Kayla and Marita, 2 very talented home cooks. Kayla, you are the consummate fighter. At times, you seem overambitious, but then it all comes together on the plate. Marita, you rely heavily on flavors that reflect your background, but your confidence and technique never fail you. This is a very difficult decision. In fact, probably our toughest decision yet.
Pick me. Please pick me. The voice in my head is saying Marita's dish wasn't as good as yours. You're stronger than her. You can beat her.
The person joining Eric in the MasterChef Canada finale is Marita.
Really good job. Good job, baby. Good job. Amazing! I'm in the top 2.
Kayla, there are a lot of valuable lessons to have been learned in the MasterChef kitchen, and one of those was not to underestimate you.
Thank you, Chef.
You worked hard for your success here, and when you encountered challenges that would have defeated someone else, you survived because you are smart. You listened, you tasted, and you took risks. Please come up and say goodbye.
Thank you so much for everything.
An amazing home cook.
It has been a life-changing experience.
We think yes.
I just really want to win this challenge. I've really learned that I can push harder than I ever thought I could push.
I can't let my team down.
This is for the truth.
The runaway winner was
Kayla.
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 Thank you, Chef.
You're very inspiring. Kayla, Canada's first ever MasterChef. Who's that going to be?
This person's food and plates are as beautiful as they are. And Marita, you're gonna win it for your daughter. Congratulations, you two, okay?
I will take away the most amazing skills for life and for cooking. It was a good ride, and I'm gonna miss it. A lot.